கோர்ட் திறப்பு விழாவுடைய முக்கியமான justice. What has to be done? Firstly, the lifetime of the average dispute should come down. இல்லையா? வழக்குகள் விரைந்து முடிக்கப்பட வேண்டும். இரண்டாவது, நீதிமன்றத்துக்கு வர தயங்குபவர்கள், want all of you to dream that any case which is being instituted, at least in the newly formed Kallakurichi, is over at least within a year, if not more than 2 years. அப்போ ஒரு வழக்குகளும் சீக்கிரமாக முடிவடையும். அப்படி முடிவடைந்தால் ப்ளீஸ் ட்ரீம். உங்களோட ஆஃபீஸில் ஒரு ரேக்கில் 1000 bundles நீங்க வச்சிருக்கீங்கன்னா within 6 or 7 years that will be multiplied into 4 times. அப்போ வழக்கறிஞர்களாக நீங்க அத if not us then who can do it? அப்போ இந்த நல்ல நாள்ல please dream that we will improve access to justice. நம்பர் ஆஃப் ஃபைலிங்ஸ் இன்றைக்கு விழுப்புரத்திலிருந்து பிரிந்து கள்ளக்குறிச்சியாக வரும்பொழுது எவ்வளவு வழக்குகள் இங்கே உங்களுக்கு ஃபைல் ஆகிறதோ அதை விட ஆவரேஜா 4 or 5 times the filing should increase, but at the same time the average life of the case should decrease. அப்போ therefore it is not enough to have a dream alone. We should do some little things to make this dream, to realize this dream. வழக்கறிஞர்களாக நாம் என்னென்ன சின்ன விஷயங்கள் நாம் செய்தாலுமே இதை நம்மால் கண்டிப்பாக between the bench and the bar, if we cooperate together, we can definitely achieve. If not us, then who will? நம்மால் முடியாது என்றால் வேறு யார் செய்துவிட போகிறார்கள்? சிறிய விஷயங்கள், மாற்றங்கள் தொடர்ந்து நடந்து கொண்டே இருக்கும். Like e-filing, ADR methods, embrace the change. இன்னொரு சூளுரை எடுங்கள். Let not be a single day wasted, single court day be wasted. We will achieve the results in 6 or 7 years. It will happen. We will all come here again after 6 or 7 years to see that the filing has increased manifold. Your work and work culture would have increased manifold many times. And on this day, I once again congratulate everyone and I wish all the best to all concerned. Thank you.
We thank our Honorable Lordship for revealing round the clock and without any holidays. She is expected to have managerial skills, culinary penchant and a knowledge of accounts and economics too. She performs the job of a home doctor by providing basic support to family members. The Honorable High Court held that a homemaker would be entitled to an equal share in properties purchased by her husband with his earnings, because he could not have earned the money without the support of his wife in looking after the family. The property may have been purchased either in the name of the husband or wife. Nevertheless, it must be considered to have been purchased with money saved by their joint efforts. My lord was born at Chinnasalem. After his schooling, he completed his graduation at National Law College, Trichy, and later he completed Bachelor of Law degree in Dr. Ambedkar Government Law College, Chennai. He did company secretaryship and became a fellow member of India's Institute of Company Secretaries of India, and he became honorary secretary and subsequently vice chairman ICSI Southern India Regional Council. He was enrolled as an advocate on 23/3/1994. My lords was elevated as judge of the Chartered High Court on 4/6/2018. Now the son of the soil, Honorable Justice Krishnan Ramasamy, Judge, High Court of Madras, will deliver his special address.
My Lord, the Honorable Chief Justice, my learned brother judges, Honorable through Justice Sundar, Honorable Justice M. Dandabani, Honorable through Justice D. Bharat Chakravarti, through S. Raghupati, Minister of Law, Selvi R. Purnima, Principal District Judge and Session Judge, Viluppuram District. Selvi M. Pushparani, Chief Judicial Magistrate, Viluppuram District. Thiru Shravan Kumar Jadavath, District Collector, Kallakurichi District. Thiru Samay Singh Meena, Superintendent of Police, Kallakurichi District. Mr. Udaya Suryan, MLA, Sangarapuram. Mr. Vasantan Karthikeyan, MLA, Rishivandiyam, and Mr. Senthil Kumar, Kallakurichi MLA, and Mr. Thiru C. Ramasamy, President, and Thiru Srinivasan, Secretary, Bar Association of Kallakurichi, and Senior Advocate and Bar members of the Bar Association, and other ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. Indeed, it gives me immense pleasure to amongst this August gathering for celebrating the inauguration of District and Sessions Court as well as the Chief Judicial Magistrate Court at Kallakurichi. Being son of this soil, I feel privileged to come to this historic town Kallakurichi, which is described as Nadu Nadu, Midland, due to its location between Chola Nadu and Tondai Nadu, with the flow of beautiful river, Pomigi, and it is also known as home of agriculture and sugarcane town. On 8th January 2019, the region surrounding the municipality of Kallakurichi was announced as 33rd district of Tamil Nadu by bifurcating from the Viluppuram district. The long cherished dream of members of the bar and the litigant public to have district and sessions court as well as chief judicial magistrate court at Kallakurichi had become a reality today with the inauguration of the same. This happy occasion only reveals the effort taken by the Honorable the Chief Justice and his Lordship's predecessors in office to monitor this day. The members of the bar and litigant public must thank the Honorable Chief Justice for the effort taken by him to inaugurate these courts. The presence of District and Sessions Court and Chief Judicial Magistrate Court at Kallakurichi, I am sure, will take away the difficulties of all those concerned who till now had to go to Viluppuram. The litigant public in this region comprising the taluk of Kallakurichi will no longer be required to go to Viluppuram. At much of their time and money is saved by the inauguration of these courts at Kallakurichi. On formation of the present courts, as many as 1,114 cases and 82 cases are being transferred to the inaugurated courts at Kallakurichi. The lawyers practicing here at Kallakurichi must take this opportunity to assist the courts in quick disposal of cases. The young lawyers of Kallakurichi are now presented with an opportunity of appearing before the District and Sessions Court and the Chief Judicial Magistrate Court, and now they may have to conduct sessions cases involving serious offences also, like murder, rape, dacoity, etc. They have to equip themselves to face the challenges, and they must know that unless they work hard and conduct cases to the satisfaction of their client, the work will go out of their hands to other lawyers coming from the other regions. This will not be to their benefit, and this will also not be beneficial to the litigant, as they may have to spend more for engaging lawyers practicing other regions. The District and Sessions Court being a superior court of a district, and the present superior court having been set up at Kallakurichi along with the CJM court, the lawyers will have better opportunity in their profession, and they must utilize this every moment of it, not only to their benefit but also to the benefit of the litigant. One of the most important principles of Constitution is right to access justice. The existence of flawless, physical, well-designed court would facilitate the litigant to interact, navigate, and communicate effectively. Those who have suffered physically, mentally, or economically approach the court with the great hope for redressal of their grievances. The clear object behind constitution of any court is to ensure every person the access to equal, prompt, effective, efficient, and unimpeded process of justice. These courts now inaugurated shall see that the authorities conferred with the powers will enforce the law vigorously with right orientation, correct crafts and socio-economic activism. With the same spirit, I am sure that these courts will show progressive measures in actions and yield fruits of public at large. The finest hour of the rule of law is when the discipline of life and matches promise in performance. On this occasion, my appeal to the members of the bar is to take pledge to protect the dignity and the decorum of the judiciary without indulging in boycotts for any cause, as it is a shame on our profession that it is nothing but stepping backward and refraining yourself from fighting for justice, as you are all always expected by the society as fighters for justice. As long as an advocate holds the wakalat for his clients and has not been duly discharged, he has no right to abstain from appearing in court, even on the ground of strike, called by the Bar Association or any other body of lawyers. If he is so abstained, he commits a professional misconduct and also a breach of professional duty. Therefore, advocate must not resort to the practices such as that of boycotts and must take their grievances to courts to get their issues resolved in an amicable manner, and they should adopt other modes of protest which will not interrupt or disrupt the court proceedings or adversely affect the interest of the litigant. Thereby, lawyers can also set an example to other sections of society in the matter of protest and agitations. I would like to congratulate the people of Kallakurichi as well as the bar at Kallakurichi for getting their new courts. I am confident that you will make good use of these these courts will enhance the access to justice for all people in Kallakurichi district. I wish you good luck in your continued quest for justice and throw it for the truth. Thank you.
We thank our Honorable Lordship for the awesome speech. We thank our Honorable Lordship for requesting the advocates to protect the dignity and decorum of the bar by avoiding boycotts. We thank our Honorable Lordship for insisting the bar to cooperate with the judiciary and the need of the judiciary to sense the hope of the litigant public. Thank you, my Lord. The Right to Education Act 2009 mandates for all private schools to reserve 25% of their seats for children belonging to socially disadvantaged and economically weaker sections. It is a duty of the state to provide free and compulsory education to the children specified under Section 2D and E of the Act by absorbing all the fees that would be payable for the child on its head, and it is not for the child admitted under the aforesaid quota to pay even a penny to get itself educated. It is the bounden duty of the state policy to provide free and compulsory education to children of weaker sections and disadvantaged groups as enumerated under the Constitution. My Lords, Justice M. Dandabani was born on 15/4/1968. My Lords is the son of the late Mr. T.V.S. Mani, an oil merchant, and Mrs. Paunambal, born in Chinnasalem and brought up at Ulundurpet, now Kallakurichi district. My Lords, educational qualification is BA History, Jamal Mohammed College, Trichy, and Bachelor of Law from Law College, Trichy. My Lord was appointed as Standing Counsel for Metropolitan Transport Corporation Limited, appointed as Government Advocate, High Court of Madras for Enforcement Directorate, appointed as Additional Government Pleader, High Court of Madras, appointed as Special Counsel, High Court of Madras for Enforcement Directorate. Now, the son of the soil, Honorable Through Justice M. Dandabani, Judge, High Court of Madras, will deliver his special address.
அன்னை தமிழுக்கு முதல் வணக்கம். அனைவருக்கும் என் காலை வணக்கம். My Lord, the Honorable Chief Justice of Madras High Court, my brother Justice M. Sundar, and brother Justice Krishnan Ramaswamy, Bharat Chakravarti, Honorable Law Minister, and the Principal District Purnima, the District Collector, Superintendent of Police, and the senior members of the Bar, legal fraternity, staff of the district judiciary, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege to be invited to participate in this function
the long cherished dream of the members of the bar and the litigant public to have a district and sessions court as well as Chief Judicial Magistrate Court at Kallakurichi had become a reality today, not only with the carving out of district of Kallakurichi, but also with the inauguration of 2 courts by the Honorable Chief Justice. The members of the bar and the litigant public must thank our Honorable Chief Justice and the portfolio judges for all the efforts taken to constitute the court and to inaugurate the court within the very short span of time. I thankful Honorable Chief Justice for being invited to participate in this function. As being the son of the soil, my association with the districts is not only on behalf of the judiciary, but also on behalf of the general public of the district. I am out to start the Kallakurichi being designated a district and opening of district court and Chief Judicial Magistrate. It has been long cherished dream, not only me as a member of legal fraternity, but also member of Kallakurichi, bar of Kallakurichi. The litigant public in this region will stand to benefit on a much larger scale as they would no longer to be required to go Viluppuram, and much of the time and money is saved by inauguration of the above 2 courts at Kallakurichi. My association with the Kallakurichi transcends beyond being an advocate. My father belonged to Tyagarajapuram near Sankarapuram. My mother is native of Chinnaselam, which are adjoining towns of Kallakurichi, and my entire childhood captivating memories of my regular visits to the adjoining towns of Kallakurichi, Ulundurpet and Chinnaselam, and finally finding myself sitting at Ulundurpet. The memories of my childhood in and around this district are etched in my mind, and I can never forget those glorious days. My parental association still has its deep roots in the district, and I am always having been native place to my heart. After the present Chief Justice had taken the reins of judiciary in Tamil Nadu, he has initiated several steps to redress the grievance of the advocates and the litigants. On his lordship direction, steps have been taken to inaugurate number of courts so that the docket explosion of brought down by rendering faster justice. The inauguration of 2 courts at Kallakurichi today is proof of the unbounded energy and enthusiasm of our Honorable Chief Justice. With the Chief permission, I want to say a few words in Tamil. இந்த மாவட்டத்தில் பிறந்த நான் இந்த மாவட்டத்தில் கலந்து கொள்ளும் முதல் பொது நிகழ்ச்சி. உங்களுடைய வரவேற்பு என்னை மிகவும் நெகிழச் செய்கிறது. இந்த மாவட்டத்தில் உள்ள அனைத்து ஊர்களும் எனது காலடிப்படாத இடமே கிடையாது. இந்த மாவட்டத்தில் உள்ள அனைத்து பிரச்சனைகளும் நான் வெகுவாக அறிவேன். சட்டத்திற்கு உட்பட்டு நீதித்துறையின் மூலம் இந்த மாவட்டத்திற்கு என்ன செய்ய முடியுமோ அதை கண்டிப்பாக நான் செய்வேன். மேலும் இந்த மாவட்டத்தில் உள்ள இந்த கள்ளக்குறிச்சி பாரை நான் கண்டிப்பாக பாராட்டியாக வேண்டும். அவர்கள் என்னை சந்திக்கும் பொழுது நான் அவரிடம் ஒரு வேண்டுகோள் வைத்தேன். உங்களுக்கு சின்னசேலம் ஜுடிஷியல் மேஜிஸ்ட்ரேட் கோர்ட் எஸ்டாப்ளிஷ் பண்ணுவதில் ஏதாவது உங்களுக்கு வருத்தம் இருக்கிறதா என்று கேட்டேன். அவர்கள் மனமும் சொன்னார்கள், சின்னசேலம் ஜுடிஷியல் மேஜிஸ்ட்ரேட் கோர்ட் எங்களுக்கு ஒன்றும் வருத்தம் இல்லை, நீங்கள் தாராளமாக செய்யலாம் என்று. அதனால் உயர்நீதிமன்றத்தில் அனைத்து கோப்புகளும் தயார் செய்யப்பட்டு அரசாங்கத்திற்கு அனுப்பப்பட்டு விட்டது. இப்போது அரசாங்கத்தின் கையில் அது இருக்கிறது. இந்த பொது நிகழ்ச்சியின் மூலமாக நான் அரசாங்கத்திற்கும் சட்டத்துறை அமைச்சர் மூலமாக கேட்டுக்கொள்வது என்றால் உடனடியாக அந்த ஃபைலை கிளியர் செய்து சின்னசேலம் ஜுடிஷியல் மேஜிஸ்ட்ரேட் கோர்ட்டை உருவாக்கி தருமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன். அனைவருக்கும் நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
We thank our Honorable Lordship for the terrific presentation. Thank our Lordship for the pleasant memories shared. Thank you, my Lord. We thank our Honorable Lordship for the request for the JM Court at Chinnaselam. Thank you, my Lord. Arbitration is a part of the alternative dispute resolution mechanism that benefits parties who want to avoid the normal lengthy course to the local courts for settlement of dispute, and the dispute is referred to the arbitrator. The respondent, Cook India Medical Devices Private Limited, entered into an agreement with the petitioner's company, Radha Meditech, for distribution of equipments. Termination of contract took place on 7/6/2016. Unsold products were returned to Cook on 27/10/2017. Notice was sent to Cook on 6/10/2021. The Honorable High Court noted the case to be ex facie barred by limitation. The reckoning date is debatable as the unsold items were not immediately returned after termination of contract. The court noted the mixed question of law and fact and applied Nortel principle and referred the matter to arbitration, and Honorable Justice K. Chandru, former judge of Madras High Court, was appointed as sole arbitrator. Honorable Justice M. Sundar was born on 19/7/1966 in Chennai. He graduated in law from the Madras Law College and he belongs to the first batch of 5 years integrated law course, and he enrolled as an advocate in 1989. He practiced primarily in Madras High Court and had a wide spectrum of practice on the civil side. He was standing counsel for Chuad Board, Government of Tamil Nadu between 2003 and 2006. He was sworn in as permanent judge on 5/10/2016. Now, Honorable Justice M. Sundar, Judge, High Court of Madras, Portfolio Judge for Viluppuram District, will deliver his presidential address.
All on and off the dais, good morning and greetings. காலை வணக்கங்களும் வாழ்த்துக்களும். With the permission of Honorable Chief Justice, I will go bilingual with one assurance or caveat. That assurance is, I will not say anything in Tamil which I have not said in English. On that basis, considering the paucity of time, இன்னொரு அலுவல் இருக்கிறது. Therefore, I'm not mentioning the names of each one on and off the dais. I'll just quickly run through. Honorable Chief Justice, மாண்புமிகு சட்ட அமைச்சர், my brother judges, மூன்று சட்டமன்ற உறுப்பினர்கள், the district collector and the revenue officials and staff, the superintendent of police and the police force, Kallakurichi, the principal district judge, the chief judicial magistrate, and all the court staff, and the members of the bar. Most importantly, the fourth estate, the press and media, ஊடகம் மற்றும் பத்திரிகை துறை நண்பர்கள், those who are covering this. Good morning once again. Yesterday when we came here, I mentioned to Honorable Chief over dinner that this place is also known as the sugarcane town. Karumbu Nagaram என்றும் அழைக்கப்படுகிறது என்று சொன்னேன். He immediately asked me, what is the yield? அப்படின்னு கேட்டார், per acre. ஒரு விவசாய குடும்பத்திலிருந்து வந்தாலும் என்னால் உடனடியாக பதில் சொல்ல முடியவில்லை. ஆனாலும் என்னுடைய பாதுகாப்பு அதிகாரி மற்றும் இந்த பகுதியில் உள்ள சிலரிடம் பேசி தெரிந்து கொண்டேன். ஒரு ஏக்கருக்கு 60 டன் என்பது இந்த மண்ணில் இருக்கிறது. இது எதுக்கு சொல்றேங்கிறத கடைசியில் முடிக்கும் போது, மூன்றாவது நிமிடம் முடிக்கும் பொழுது இதை ஏன் சொன்னேங்கிறத சொல்லி முடிச்சிடுறேன் நான். பாயிண்ட் ஐ வாண்ட் டு ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் இஸ், ஒரு புதிய மாவட்டம் உருவாவது இஸ் வாட் இஸ் நோன் அஸ் மைட்டோசிஸ். மைட்டோசிஸ் என்பது தமிழில் இழையுறு பிரிவு. இழையுறு பிரிவு என்றால் மைட்டோசிஸ் நம்ம பாடியில கூட இருக்கு. the cells, it is a protective mechanism and வளர்ச்சியின் அறிகுறி. that is important. இந்த வருவாய் மாவட்டம் ஏற்கனவே உதயமாகிவிட்டது. இன்று உதயமாகி இருப்பது நீதித்துறை மாவட்டம். what is risen today? இந்த வருவாய் மாவட்டத்திற்கும் நீதித்துறை மாவட்டத்திற்கும் வளர்ச்சியின் குறியீடுகளில் இரண்டு முக்கியமான வேறுபாடுகள் உண்டு. எதிர்மறைகள் கூட உண்டு என்று சொல்லலாம். There are two bipolar opposites in the indices for the development of a revenue district and a judicial district. I'll tell you what it is. ஒரு வருவாய் மாவட்டம் வளர்ச்சியின் குறியீடுகள் என்றால் வர்த்தகம், வாணிபம், பொருளாதாரம், economy, trade and commerce should grow, வளர வேண்டும், அதிகரிக்க வேண்டும். அது அதிகரிக்குமேயானால் அது அந்த மாவட்டத்தின் வளர்ச்சியின் குறியீடு. அதே ஒரு நீதித்துறை மாவட்டத்தின் வளர்ச்சியின் குறியீடு, the indices, முக்கியமானது என்னவென்றால் நிலுவை குறைய வேண்டும். அங்கு அதிகரிக்க வேண்டும், இங்கு குறைய வேண்டும். That is why I said bipolar opposites. இங்குள்ள குறியீடுகள் குறைய வேண்டும். நிலுவை குறையும் என்பதில் எனக்கு எந்த ஐயப்பாடும் இல்லை. காரணம், என்னை போர்ட்ஃபோலியோ ஜட்ஜ் என்கிற அடிப்படையில் இந்த வழக்கறிஞர்கள் என்னை அடிக்கடி சந்திச்சாங்க இந்த கள்ளக்குறிச்சி நீதித்துறை மாவட்டம் சம்பந்தமா. அப்பொழுது அவர்கள் சொன்ன சில தரவுகள், சொன்ன சில பொருண்மைகள், இதையெல்லாம் நான் பொருத்தி பார்க்கும் பொழுதும், when I see the statistics, when in the National Judicial Data Grid, when it was part of Viluppuram, I have no doubt in my mind that the taluks which now form part of Kallakurichi Judicial District will certainly have a rate of disposal more than the rate of institution. அதாவது வழக்குகள் முடிவுக்கு கொண்டு வரும் வழக்குகளின் எண்ணிக்கை தாக்கல் செய்யப்படும் வழக்குகளின் எண்ணிக்கையை விட அதிகமாக இருக்கும் என்பதில் எனக்கு எந்தவித ஐயப்பாடும் இல்லை. I am very confident. This means the pendency will go down, which in turn means that the judicial district will grow. Now, before I conclude, எனக்கு ஒதுக்கப்பட்ட நேரம் 3 நிமிடங்கள் மட்டுமே. I would like to adhere to that because we have another official function to attend, and therefore I will conclude by telling you why I started with this yield, 60 tons per acre, the small little conversation we had over dinner yesterday. The point is, the yield in terms of the revenue district, நான் சொன்ன வர்த்தகம், வணிகம், பொருளாதாரம் வளரட்டும், விவசாயம் வளரட்டும், home of agriculture, brother Ramaswamy also mentioned home of agriculture, விவசாயத்தின் இல்லம் என்று அழைக்கப்படும் மாவட்டம், அது வளரட்டும். நீதித்துறை மாவட்டத்தில் நிலுவை குறைந்து கொண்டே இருக்கட்டும். இது இரண்டும் இணையுமேயானால் இது கரும்பை போன்று இனிப்பாக இருக்கும் என்பதில் எந்த ஐயப்பாடும் இல்லை. கரும்பும் விளையட்டும், கரும்பும் விளையட்டும். 2 வருவாய் மாவட்டங்களும், அதாவது நீதித்துறை வருவாய் மாவட்டமும் நீதித்துறை மாவட்டமும் வருவாய் மாவட்டமும் இரண்டும் இரண்டர கலந்து வளரட்டும் என்று சிரம் தாழ்ந்து வாழ்த்தி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
We thank my Lord for the fabulous speech by sharing the agricultural history of the sugarcane town, where 1 acre of land yields 60 tons of sugarcane per acre. We thank my Lord for sharing the difference between the revenue and judicial district. Thank you, my Lord. Empathy is an ability to emotionally understand what other people feel, see things from their point of view, and imagine yourself in their place. It is an ability to walk a mile in another's shoes so as to speak. Here is an example of effective empathy where my lords have understood the doctor's emotion and responded appropriately. Ashwita Surendran is an overseas citizen of India who has completed her MBBS degree outside India, and she had to undertake and clear foreign medical graduate examination. Her application was rejected on the ground that she did not study English as a subject. It is a case of the National Medical Commission that the curriculum underwent by the petitioner at the 12th level does not have English as a mandatory subject. The Honorable High Court has held that the intent behind the rule is that, as on date, the literature and lessons in the field are mostly in English, and accordingly, English is made essential so that candidate who undergoes the course comes out as a competent professional. The appellant has undergone her education in competent and proper institution. She has completed her MBBS course by proper 10 plus 2 plus 5 years like any other student. She is also entitled to lead a professional life and career, and her case deserves consideration empathetically. To make her sit at home in spite of her qualification would cause gravest prejudice to her. Honorable Chief Justice Sanjay V. Gangapurwala stood third in order of merit in LLB examination, started practice in the year 1985 and joined Chambers of Advocate Shri S.N. Loyola, practiced in trial court, high court and debt recovery tribunal. My lords, have had practiced in corporate bodies and Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar Marathwada University, represented government before Justice Mane Commission, had privilege to be the advocate of the Honorable Chief Justice of the Bombay High Court. My lord is a keen sportsman, played lawn tennis at national level, represented Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar Marathwada University 6 times and captained it twice. Played basketball at state level, honorary part-time lecturer at MP Law College since 1991 till date of elevation as additional judge of the Bombay High Court on 13/3/2010. Now, my lords, Honorable Justice Sanjay V. Gangapurwala, Chief Justice of High Court of Madras, will deliver the inaugural address.
Kalai Vanakam. Brother Justice M. Sundar, Brother Justice Dandapani, the son of the soil, Manin Maindan, Brother Justice Krishnan Ramaswamy, Brother Justice Bharat Chakravarti, Mr. Raghupati, the Minister of Law, Courts and Prison, the Principal District Judge, Velupuram, Ms. Purnima, Ms. Louis Punaguzi, the person who has the distinction to be the first Principal District and Session Judge, Kallakurichi, the CJM, Mr. Shriram, who is the first CJM of this district, the President and the Secretaries of the Bar Association, the Collector, the Superintendent Police of this district, the members of the Legislative Assemblies sitting off the dais, the members of the bar, the press, and the members of this august gathering. At the outset, I congratulate every resident, litigant, and the lawyers of the Kallakurichi district for Kallakurichi being independent judicial district from today. In fact, I was wondering why Brother Justice Dandapani and many of the speakers were thanking me for attending this function. Being the Chief Justice of the Madras High Court, being the paterfamilias of the state judiciary, every judicial function is my function, and you need not thank me for attending my function. One of the directive principles of state policy is that no person shall be deprived of his access to justice on the grounds of his economic or social depravity. Justice at the doorsteps is one of the motto. By establishment of the Principal District Judge and the CJM Court at the district, we are coming nearer to that concept of justice at the doorsteps. Brother Justice Bharat Chakravarti very lucidly explained about the concept of access to justice. Mere filing of a matter in the court of law is not end of justice. The courts are the symbol of hope and justice. I always say that I'm not worried about the docket explosion. I'm more worried about docket exclusion. As far as docket explosion is concerned, our judges are competent to deal with that. If you see the statistics in the state of Tamil Nadu, probably we fare much better. Our disposal is much more than our institutions of the cases. But because of the duration it takes to decide the case, the persons would be wary of filing new cases. And it is here we have to expedite the disposal of cases. The more number of cases we dispose of, the persons would come to the courts for the redressal of their grievances. Much of our population is illiterate. They are not aware of the violation of their rights. And if the pendency of the cases take a long time to decide, then they would also be dissuaded from coming to the courts. How many cases we see on law of torts? Hardly any. It is because the people are not aware of their violation of their rights. It is our duty through our legal services to make aware the people of the society about their rights. It is only when they are made aware about their rights, they will know that their rights are violated. And then we can say they are really having access to justice. We have a large section of the people who come from the oppressed, suppressed and depressed class of the society. How far we are reaching to them to redress their grievances. It is our responsibility to reach out to those persons. I always say that you as lawyers and we as judges, we exist for the litigants. The courts are meant to wipe the tears of the litigants. It is because they have been wronged, they come to the court, and here you as lawyers and we as judges are required to be empathetic to them. Friends, you as a lawyer is a badge of honor and patent of trustworthiness, not merely as an agent of the client, but also as an officer of the court. And with this sense of duty, you will have to carry yourself in the court. You will have to also venture to do pro bono work, and that will give you a major satisfaction. I hope and I trust that the juniors of this bar would, with the torch bearers of the society, I have great faith in the juniors of the bar. I always say that the law has been developed across the generations. Pan-generations the law has been developed, and so the lawyers of every generation have contributed to the development of law. And I also expect the juniors of this bar to be alive to that and be the torchbearers of the society. I wish all the very best for the functioning of these new courts, and I request each and every lawyer present here that let the first matter not be adjourned, which will be taken up in the new court. I wish you all the best. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay healthy. Mikai Nandri.
We thank my Lord. We thank my Lord for the independent judiciary to Kallakurichi. Thank my Lord for treating this function as my Lord's own function. Justice at 4 steps. Thank you, my Lord, for not worrying about docket explosion, but about docket exclusion. We thank my Lord for insisting the juniors should be aware of the development in law. Thank you, my Lord.
Now the member of Shankarabaram Bar will be honoring our Honorable Chief Justice. The member of Shankarabaram, the member of Ulundarpet Bar will be honoring our Honorable Chief Justice and companion judges. அவங்க முடிச்சிட்டாங்களா? உளுந்தூர்பேட்டை சொல்லிட்டேன் சார். போயிட்டாங்க. The member of Sirkovilur Bar will be honoring our Honorable Chief Justice and companion judges.
Hello.
அவர் சால்வ் அந்த சால்வ் ரஞ்சித் சால்வ் சால்வ் சாருக்கு சாருக்கு சால்வ் சின்ன
ஆமா எல்லாம்
We offer our gratitude to the Almighty, whose generosity and graces have resulted in the seamless running of this spectacular ceremony. This is love and grace that drives us to strive for perfection in all our endeavors, to extend our heartfelt thanks to the audience, to express gratitude towards the organizing team, to mention the key highlights of the memorable moments. I welcome Honorable Selvi M. Pushparani, who sees the perspective from other person's side, to empathize with them, to deliver the vote of thanks.
A very good morning to all the dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. Expressing thanks is such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must be felt by heart. I feel honored and privileged to get the opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. We extend our Justice Sanjay Vijay Kumar Ganga Purwala, Chief Justice, High Court of Madras. His Lordship is from the community of kind words which revealed while receiving the invitation and assured the presence to join in this judicial function. His Lordship spent valuable time to grace the occasion and we had an opportunity to hear His Lordship's inspiring inaugural address, and surely this will be a motivation for our... Thank you, Lordship. We extend our grateful thanks to Honorable Justice M. Sundar, Judge, High Court of Madras, Portfolio Judge for Viluppuram District. His Lordship is also very kind enough and supported us very much to shape this inauguration function, and His Lordship Presidential Address inspired us, and we will continue to look towards for guidance and further inspiration. Thank you, Lordship. We extend our grateful thanks to Honorable Justice M. Dandabani, Judge, High Court of Madras, for being always with us in all the judicial functions of Viluppuram District, and more particularly on this special occasion, and for the excellent special address. Thank you, Lordship. We extend our grateful thanks to Honorable Justice Krishnan Ramasamy, Judge, High Court of Madras, for being accepted to be with us, and more particularly on this special occasion, and for the excellent special address. Thank you, Lordship. We extend our grateful thanks to Honorable Justice D. Bharata Chakravarti, Judge, High Court of Madras, Portfolio Judge for Viluppuram District. His Lordship is also very kind enough and treated us like a family member and supported us for making this function grand success. Thank you, Lordship. We extend our grateful thanks to Thiru S. Raghupati, Honorable Minister of Law, Courts, Prisons and Prevention of Corruption, Government of Tamil Nadu, for being here on this grateful occasion. Thank you, sir. We extend our grateful thanks to 3M Jyotiraman, Registrar General High Court of Madras, to join us with this judicial function. Thank you, Ayya. We extend our grateful thanks to Selvi R. Purnima, Honorable Principal District and Sessions Judge Viluppuram District, for being always extend the support and encouragement to do our best in all occasions. Thank you, Amma. We extend our grateful thanks to Thiru Shravan Kumar Jadawat, District Collector, Kallakurichi District, for being here and rendered their full cooperation to make all arrangements for this function grand success. Thank you, sir. We extend our grateful thanks to Thiru Saming Singh Meena, Superintendent of Police, Kallakurichi District, for being here on this grateful occasion and immediate response whenever required and for making all security arrangements in this occasion. Thank you, sir. We thank Ayatharasu Rajeshekar, Chief Engineer, to participate in this judicial function. Thank you to all the Honorable Judicial Officers of Viluppuram District for their extreme cooperation to make this function grand success. We thank Thiru C. Ramasamy, President Bar Association Kallakurichi, and Thiru P. Srinivasan, Secretary Bar Association Kallakurichi, and all the members of the bar for their sincere efforts and cooperation. We thank all the court staff, especially for the Chief Administrative Officer, Court Manager, Officers of Revenue Department, Public Work Department, Municipality Officers, and Police Officers for their grateful efforts. We thank all the media and audience for being here on this grateful occasion. Last but not least, I once again thank you all from the core of my heart. And finally, Anevarukkum Nandri.
We thank our Honorable CJM for thanking everyone who have travelled with us during the entire arrangements made for the function.
ஞானத்திலே பரமோனத்திலே உயர்மானத்திலே அன்னதானத்திலே கானத்திலே அமுதாக நிறைந்த கவிதையிலே உயர் நாடு இந்த பாருக்குள்ளே நல்ல நாடு எங்கள் பாரத நாடு.
Let us sing the national anthem.